Hello YouTube. I am going to post a video on a Mossberg shotgun. The reason why I'm doing this is as I was looking to buy a new turkey gun, I found no information about the Mossberg 935 Turkey Edition. This is the Mossberg with the 22-inch barrel. It's a semi-auto, and I bought it for turkey. Pheasant, I'm going to use it for pheasant, and I'm also going to use it for duck hunting. So without further ado, I'm going to do kind of an unboxing and also some information regarding the stats on the gun. Okay, so here's the gun. You can see it's got a really nice kind of a vintage bottomland camo on it. Comes with a an extra full turkey tube, ported. Okay, so you can get rid of that wad a little earlier. Couple things on this gun. When I bought it, I had to order it. It did not, I didn't go into the gun store and buy it right off the shelf. They didn't have any in stock. I think that was partly due to the pandemic. A lot of people were just purchasing whatever right off the shelf as home defense. There was kind of that nervous twitch to have a weapon in their house. But I ordered this online, and I didn't know a lot about the gun. Okay, I do own Mossbergs. I own a Mossberg 500. That is my street sweeper. It's my home defense gun. This is not going to be a home defense gun. This is strictly for hunting. And I wasn't in a position to spend, $1,200 or $1,600 on a Benelli or a Beretta or a Browning. I do own Browning guns, Remington guns. I've owned a Verona. I've owned the Stoger. But this is kind of going to be my go-to, waterfowl, turkey, and birds gun with pheasant as well. And so, like I said, I didn't have a lot of information on the gun, and there was nothing posted on YouTube regarding the gun and how it's constructed and the quality of the gun. And let me tell you, right now, I'm pretty impressed with the gun. I haven't shot it yet, okay, and I'm going to pull it out here and kind of give you the flip side view. Again, ported turkey choke tube, fiber optic sights, that nice beautiful bottomland camo. Everything on it, the machining on the receiver here, the machining on the bolt handle, I mean, it's constructed very well. And like I said, I have a lot of shotguns. Even the recoil pad, it's not a cheap recoil pad. It's a very comfortable recoil pad. I put it up to my chest, mocking a scenario of shooting, and it just feels really good. The other thing I'd like to add is I've bought a lot of shotguns and rifles with synthetic stocks, and I'll be honest with you, purchasing the Weatherby Varminter rifle, that's about the only weapon I bought with a synthetic stock that had what I'd call a very sturdy, rigid synthetic stock that was quality, almost similar to like a Bell & Carlson. And I'm very impressed with the Mossberg stock. These are not chintzy, flimsy pieces of plastic. These are very rigid, very tough. I mean, I have no worries that this is going to crack out in the woods, throwing it in the blind, in the duck boat, what have you. This is going to withstand the durability of the field. A couple things I'd like to point out. This is kind of the box. It's got your typical stickers, your information on the gun, the lock right here, the owner's manual. I went through that. There's a couple things I'm going to point out about the owner's manual. It also has these pieces right here. They're spacers. These spacers are placed right at the receiver in the stock, and it changes your point of aim, your sight line, down the receiver to the sight, okay, your fiber optic sight. And like I said, you place them in there. You can decide what you're going to use. They're different thicknesses, and they've got a series of plates that belong at the receiver and at the stock, but also they get installed and they add length to your length of pull. Okay, so it's completely adjustable. The other thing I'd like to point out is when I was on the Mossberg website, they said it came with a sling, and I figured it'd be a cheap, cheesy sling. This is a very nice sling. I mean, it's a strap. It's got some gription for your shoulder, but it's got very nice appointments, very good latches on it. You can see. So, like I said, I'm pretty impressed. The other thing, too, buying this online and not at the dealer, I didn't know exactly what I was going to get with the gun. So that's my other, I guess, point of making this video, is I want to show you what you're getting. You know, for $700, and I paid $635 for this plus tax. Did not have to pay an FFL transfer license with the dealer I used. They have them shipped in straight to the store. But things, you know, small things like the machining in the bolt, you can tell it's not cheap. This isn't you know, a high production cheap gun. It's very well appointed. Even the trigger group. So this is metal. Unlike the Mossberg 500, where I believe it's plastic, this is a metal trigger group. You know, so it's just a durable gun. You can tell it's a big step up from some of their, you know, economical line of pump guns. And again, right there, Mossberg 3935. A couple things I'd like to point out. This gun is not rated for slugs, okay? So if you don't know it already,